Hi, Peter Adams, Figure Transformations, and what I want to discuss today is the importance of weighted calf raise. So for years I was doing these without weight and thinking I was getting the same kind of response system. But the weights provide, basically, or will elicit a better response because we're all getting so tight up behind the knee joint. And maybe we're, doing martial arts or running in place and all these other things and thinking that we're using our muscles the way that we should, but we're not getting all the movement patterns that we should and not eliciting as great responses as we should. Our gastrocs are getting so tight that they start to kind of pull on the femur and can shorten the distance between the tibia and the femur, along with the hamstrings. So we want to make sure that we're getting enough variety of exercises in to help facilitate movement. Now, whether that's with exercise, percussion therapy, in my opinion, we want a combination of both so that we can elicit some better responses. But I'm doing this as well. What I'm doing is kind of pulling my arch or my heel to my toes. I don't want to pull my toes to my heel. Okay, there's a more common movement pattern that everybody can kind of do and does, and it's provided or given for a lot of PT. But I think it's more important to try and pull our heels to our toes. It elicits a much different response. And again, the big idea or understanding is I'm moving from my mid, okay? So I'm not pulling from my extremities, kind of pulling from the toes, like grabbing with my hands and pulling in and scrunching. It's not eliciting a great response that I want. So I want to pull the arches of my feet in, my heels forward, and then I want to run my movement pattern. Now you can do these off a riser, you can kind of do them anywhere, but if you're not adding some type of weight or a machine into your gastroc exercises, that should be done at least once a week, if not more, to again promote that fascia, healthy fascia moving and not allowing them to remain tight, and then adding in, I'm going to make a video in terms of the percussion therapy aspect of helping them. All right, thank you. Any questions, comments, please